Welcome back to Satisfactory. My name's Shah, and I hope you're well. So yeah, we're back playing in early access here. This is going to be episode 2, and I forgot to say a big thank you yesterday, and I think we should get to that before we start working on everything here today. Um, Coffee Stain Studio, the people who make Satisfactory here, were gracious enough to grant me a key to play this game and to make these videos for you all. So a big thank you to them. Very, very much appreciated. I am so excited to be playing this game. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. Now, I did a little bit off camera, not a whole lot. I basically went and collected some iron and some copper and some of the limestone and just turned it into the ingots and a few of the basic components, just so that we wouldn't have to craft them on screen and take up time holding a button down, right? And in the process of walking around collecting some of the biomass, the flower, the leaves and such, I noticed something over there. There's 3 nodes, 3 iron nodes right there. So we've got a couple over here that we've got our little miners on right now, but there's 3 more right there. And I'm really thinking about trying to figure out how we want to lay out our base, at least the starter base, even though we're going to change stuff. So down there's our limestone, and our copper's up there. So what I'd like to do is pick up our little hub up here, and we're going to move it. So to do that, we're going to hit F, and we're going to bring up the deconstruction tool here. And first we're going to deconstruct the workshop thingy, and now we're going to deconstruct this, and it's going to leave a box behind. So this is some of the things we couldn't pick up. Let's put this away. Open this up. So as you can see, there's a few things in here. Let's pick that up. Oh, double click. So we'll come back and get the stuff here in a few. But for now, let's go ahead and move down a little ways to where we want to set the hub up. I'd like to stay up on high ground-ish, but at the same time, those 3 iron nodes are awful close over there. And it seems like for a starter base, I think down here is going to be just fine. So we're going to hop down here, and we're going to run 2 lines from this iron down here to smelters and stuff today. But we've also got these 3 iron nodes over here. So I think the hub, I think we'll be all right down here for the beginning, like somewhere right in here. I think it's good. So let's just go right here, and we're gonna hit Q. Go to, let's see here, special, the hub. So we're gonna replace our hub down, and I don't think we're gonna lose any of our progress or anything here. I think right here is gonna be just fine. So there we go, got our hub back. So now let's go ahead and craft our workshop. Yeah, equipment workshop. So we're gonna place it down again. And we're just going to keep it kind of close here. So let's turn it around. And how close can we get it here? I think somewhere right in there will do. Okay, so now we've relocated. And we can put some of our stuff in here that we don't necessarily need right off the bat. And we can go and pick up everything from up there that we missed. So throw this in there. What is this? Biomass. Okay, we can throw that in there. Throw this in there. And more biomass, yes. Okay, so let's run up and grab that, and then we're going to get started making some stuff here. So yesterday I ran all the way around, or not yesterday, earlier today, and I did get to play with my friend Stoker. We played for a few hours in multiplayer, and it runs just as smooth in multiplayer as it does here in single player. So that made me really happy to find that it runs that smooth. Alright, so we'll just run over here and grab this little box. Go grab a little bit of copper, I believe. I think we're pretty good on copper for the most part. So let's just grab all. Okay, so we're going to run up here and grab some copper and go get started. Alrighty. So it looks like it's full. Yep. So we'll grab this. It's going to take off and start doing its thing. And I guess while we're headed down there, we can go ahead and at least grab a little bit of iron that we have made, or have in these personal miners over here, or portable. What are they called? Portable? Yeah, portable. So grab all, and it's going to take off and grab all. Alright, so they're going to sit and do their thing. I'm going to head back down over the hill here. And I think eventually we will end up building up there, but for the moment, it seems like there's a little bit more room around down here that's flat and kind of ready to go, right? Okay, so we got things lit up here again. Yeah, we know what you are. So here's our research thing for the hub tier 3 upgrade, and we're going to need a few things. What's it say here? So we need iron plates, some wire, some concrete, and what is this one? Reinforced iron plates. Okay, so we can go ahead and throw the iron plates in. So we need to craft the wire. We got some concrete made. Thought I had some. Yeah, there was some concrete, so throw that in there. Alright, so we need to turn some of our wire into stuff, into the cable. So for the moment we can just throw all of this in there that we don't necessarily need in our inventory. Alright, so we got all that in there. Oh, I think there's some wood there too. There we go. Okay, so let's craft up some cable. So there's a little bit of crafting here, but not too much. We'll go ahead and make we'll make 25 just to have it. Alright, and it also said we needed reinforced iron plates, and if we look, it shows we need iron plates and some screws. So let's make some screws up here. That should be plenty. So I think it said we needed 2. We'll go ahead and we'll make 6 just to have them. So there we go. Alright, so back here to the hub for tier 3. Throw in the wire, or the cable, excuse me, and the reinforced iron plates. Alright, so upgrade tier 3. Alright, milestone unlocked. Let's check out tier 4. Alright, so tier 4 is going to give us the miner MK1 and the storage container. And also turn down Ada just so she's not as noisy. And I can talk over her. Alright, so for this one, let's go ahead and select it. So let's see, we need iron plates. So we got some of those made here. I think I've got a few made. So I have to make a few more iron plates. 75. Hey, I got that right even. I was so lucky. Concrete. And cable. So some more cable. So we need 5 more cable and 53 iron plates. So let's make some iron plates here. Get a few iron plates going. What did I say, 53? So we don't have as much crafting to do on camera here. So I'll try to have stuff ready whenever we're going to start doing an episode, just so that we ain't sitting around, or you ain't sitting around just watching me craft stuff. And a few more. Okay. So let's go ahead and fill that up and get the iron plates in there. Okay, and now we're up to tier 4. And for tier 5, what do we need for tier 5? Alright, looks like, let's go ahead and select it. So we're going to need 500 cable, which we already have. Yay! We're going to need some concrete, which we already have. So what do we need over here? Iron plates 150, and 150 iron rods. So I'm going to have to go get a little bit more iron ore and turn this all in. So let's see. So I'm going to sit here and hold down the button for a few. And I'm going to go ahead and make a cut here, just so y'all don't have to watch me craft up the iron plates and the iron rods. But I'll be back as soon as I get them crafted up. Okay, so I went ahead and made a little craft bench up here by the iron nodes that we're harvesting from, just so I could make everything I need, and I could just keep hopping back and forth. So let me grab the last little bit out of here. We'll grab all from here. Let's pick this up, hit F, deconstruct this, and now we can head back down to the hub and go ahead and finish the tier 5 hub, and we should be good to go to start making some stuff. Oh, don't hurt. Oh, good. Whew. Didn't know if that was going to hurt or not. Thought it might. Alright, so let's hop in here. Hop. And open this up. So we got our iron rods and our plates. So there's 100 and There's 150. Oh, we need more. Oh, it was 150 of those. That's right. So there we go. So we're good to go. And upgrade hub. So there we go. Now we have a tier 5 hub. Unlock some new stuff. So let's see, what are we unlocking here? We got the miner, and down here under organization we have the storage container. And we also got the biomass burner. This is what we're going to use to create power with. We also got power poles and power lines. Oh yes, and there's a ship landing on our roof. So yeah, that ship up there, now when we do research in here, we're going to be unlocking, go back to, let's see, how does this work? Okay, so, I guess this is tier 1. Yeah, I believe that's tier 0, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, tier 6, and tier 7. So now we're working in tier 1 instead of just tier 0. Can we just hit? There we go. Make her be quiet. Alright, so open this up. So we got, yeah, now it actually says that tier 1 and tier 2. So under tier 1, let's go ahead and take a look here. We can kind of see what's going on. So we got biofuel there. Under logistics, we've got conveyor splitters and mergers. Those are going to be important down the line. Personal storage gives us more inventory slots and a little storage box like we have over here beside us. And then conveyor walls, which these allow us to, they're walls, but they also allow us to hang conveyors against the wall. Tier 2, assembly stuff, jump pads, walkways. Okay, so what do we want to get to the chainsaw first, I think. What is it under? I do not remember. Or did I already unlock it? We may have already unlocked it. So there's biofuel. That's the most efficient form of energy. So I think we'll do it first and then we'll do logistics. So let's go ahead and see what we need in here. Alright, so yeah, more iron rods and more iron plates. So we'll work on that here shortly. But for now, let's go ahead and see what we need over here for our miners for these iron nodes. The actual the MK1s. So first thing we got to do is we have to clear the iron node. So we got to take this rock here out of the center. So we're going to hit E and chip away at it. Kind of rhythmic there, huh? And there we go. So now we hit Q, bring up our thing, go to production. Yeah. So there's a miner. So we're missing a portable miner. Okay. So let's go make a portable miner real quick. We'll just hop over here. So I guess we could go ahead and set up 3 of these, and that should give us a good head start. Give us plenty of things, resources. Portable miner. Oh, we got enough to make 3. Perfect. So we'll just hold this down all the way. Get 3 of these going. Wonderful. Alright, so let's go over here and set up 1. And then I may do the other ones off camera, but at least we'll get 1 set up and see about getting power set up as well. I think there's actually power already over there. We'll just have to run some cables and whatnot. So Q, select the miner, and we want the front, which is, you can see the green arrow kind of like over here. That's where the conveyor belts are going to go out. So there's a node there, and then there's a node over there. So I think something like, yeah, like that should work just fine. Alright, so it's going to need power to get going. So we're going to hit number 1, bring out a power pole, and we're going to put 1 power pole. I guess 1 will actually work for all 3 of these, so we'll just set it somewhere over there. Hit the number 2 key, and we're going to connect the power line from that pole to the miner. And then let's run 1 over this way as well to the actual biomass generators that are built into the hub. So there's 2 of them actually built in right here. And we're going to put 1 here And then we're actually going to put another pole somewhere right in here. Actually, I could probably go back a little ways, but yeah, let's move it back just a hair. So let's put it right here on the corner. Alright, and now we're going to connect this pole to this generator, and then we're going to connect this pole to that pole, and one to the second generator. So now we've got open space on each of these poles, because these poles can only hold 4 wires each, at least on this this tier of powered poles. Alright, so now we need some biomass. Doesn't look like we have any in here. Let's go grab, I think I've got some stuck in here. Alright, so there's biomass. We'll grab this. And can we make the biofuel? No, that's what we're going to work on here shortly. Alright, so right now we're just, excuse me, we're just going to just use the biomass. So we're going to throw a little bit of biomass in here. So it's going to take off working, and then we're going to throw another stack in this one. So now we're consuming 5 megawatts out of 40 megawatts is what we can supply. So yeah, not too bad. So that's how that one over there, this miner is using 5 megawatts. So they use 5 megawatts each. Alright, so there's that. Now next, we're going to want to smelt our iron ore up and get that automated. So for now, we can... How do we want to do this? Do we want to go straight into a smelter or a box? I think we'll go straight into a smelter. Oh, wrong button. Q. No, Q. There we go. So here's a smelter. And it looks like we have everything. It just takes iron bars and some copper wire, which we have. And you'll see a little green line kind of line up right there. That means it's in line with the miner. So we're going to try to get as close as we can here. Oh, I moved. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So we're going to come straight out of this miner, straight to the smelter. And now we're just going to take a conveyor. And we're going to collect one there, and then one going in. So now it's going to automatically send the ore from here into here. And now this is going to need power, and we're also going to need to tell it what we're making. So we are making iron ingots. And it's going to make 30 per minute. Alright, so now this needs power also. So we may need another power pole for each, because these can only hold 4. So we're going to have a total of 6 machines down here. So how about we stick one pole here, and what we'll do is we'll break this connection. So we'll hit F, point at the line, disconnect it. So the miner's going to stop over there for a moment. Now we're going to connect one from here to there, one from here to there, and then we'll reconnect this. Perfect. Okay, so now we have our iron automatically being smelted. Excellent. Excellent. It's fantastic. Alright, so now we want someplace to store it for the moment, because this is only going to hold 100, I believe. Maybe 200, but I think it's 100. So we're going to Q, go to organization, and we're going to get a storage container. These things are freaking massive compared to what I'm used to in other games. Alright, so we're going to line it up. So we got the little green line, so it's in line. Try to get it as close as we can. And, oh, can't afford, so I need some iron plates. Let's see, we can alleviate that here real quick. We'll go to production. Craft bench. Yeah, so we'll just make a little... I need plates. We're actually going to have to go back over here to the hub to make these plates. Otherwise, I just use a little workbench. So it's always nice to have some extra resources on you, just so you can make a workbench to do some of this. Alright, so iron plates. Let's go ahead and just make a 20 or 30, just to have some. And that should be good. Okay, so we should be good to make our container now. So we're going to do this for all 3 of these little iron nodes right here. So let's go ahead and get a Q. I keep wanting to hit the wrong button. Go to organization, storage container. Alright, so we got the resources. Let's get it lined up here. And sometimes it's easier for me to stand in front of it. And where's the little green line? Alright. It's right there. try to get as close as we can, so we can get pretty close back here. I'm looking for the green line, so it's perfectly straight, and it's right there. Bingo! Alright, so now we need a conveyor belt, so it's on our hotbar. We just hit 3. We're going to go from here into here. Now, if you want to add something to your hotbar that's not currently down there, you can bring up, is it this menu? Yeah, so like if I wanted to add foundations, so we've got some foundations here. It's made with the concrete. We just highlight it, and down at the bottom it actually tells you hover and then hit numbers. So I'm going to hit the number 0, number 9, number 8. So that added these foundations down here. So you can add anything in your little menu there. So super cool. So now we have our iron ingots being stored in this container after they're being smelted, after they've been mined. Amazing! So this is the very basics for automation. This is like super basic. Alright, so we've got that set up. We're good to go now. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and set up 2 more of these just like that, and once I've got that completed I will be back. Okay, so I've got our 3 little smelting area, mining areas set up. So again, same thing as before. We got the miner into the smelter, into a storage unit, and again over here. So I kind of have them all pointed somewhat in the same direction to where they kind of come here, and we're going to organize the direction of the conveyor belts out into our not assemblers, what do they call it? Constructors. So our constructors is what we're going to use. Can we go ahead and set one of these up and kind of see how we want to set this up, how we want this to work? So we got the hub over there, our miners are over here. We want to kind of utilize this area as best we can. So maybe somewhere over in here, and until we get foundations and everything set up. And what do we need? Okay, so we're going to need the reinforced iron plates and some cable. So let's head over here and make a few of those real quick. Alright, so we need some cable. Let's go ahead and just make quite a bit of these. So we'll make like 25 or so. We'll make 30. Alright, so there's some cable. I said 30. Now, for the reinforced iron plates, we need iron plates and screws. So let's go ahead and get some screws. So, what was it? 3 for each. So we need 6. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so let's go ahead and craft these. Alright, so it's going to give us our 6 reinforced iron plates. Now we got enough for 2 more constructors. And we're actually going to need tons more, but for now this is going to work. Alright, so got this here. Let's go ahead and let's get the conveyor set up over to it. Is that going to, how's that going to look? For now it looks fine. Later we'll try to use like 90s and make it all pretty, but for the moment let's get rid of this bush. No, it's not what I wanted. Not at all. There we go. So that's going in there, or it will here shortly. And we're going to tell this one we want it to make iron plates. Okay, so it's going to need power now. Alright, so we're going to have to grab some power from over there. It looks like, yeah, we'll just set a power pole here next to it. Actually maybe over on the corner. Connect the wire from here to, let's see. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Okay. So now you should be ready to make iron plates, right? No power. Oh, I gotta connect power to it. So from here to there. Okay. So now it's going to start making iron plates. And actually, I bet this is going to be in the way. It is going to be in the way because we want to put a container in front of it. So we're going to remove that. And we'll just set it in the middle for the moment. I'm sure this is going to be moved a few times. Alright, so you go there and you go back over there. Okay, so now that's working. Now let's go ahead and set a container up to collect the iron plates. So go to organization, storage container. Alright, and I can't wait to get a chainsaw so I cut down some of these trees that are in the way. And looking for the green line. There we go. Take conveyor belt number 1, number 2. Alright, so now it's going to send out the iron plates, and they're going into here for storage. Alright, so next we want a second one, and maybe somewhere in the same area. Yeah, so let's go to production, constructor. Oh, that's not one. Oh yeah, so you got these little plus symbols. It will add on the right over here what you need. So like it's going to say we need 3 reinforced iron plates and 2 cable, and then the first number is telling us how many we have. So if you're trying to like figure out how much you need, you can add, you know, like we want 3 constructors and 2 smelters. It's going to give us a running total of things we need. So pretty handy little tool there. I dig it. Alright, so again with this one, maybe see if we can line this up with that one over there. Should give us a green line. There we go. So those 2 constructors are in line. Yeah, that'll work. I'll settle with that. Okay, and now we're going to want another container. So we'll take our storage container, line it up here in the front, like so, and get as close as we can. Maybe not as close. Oh, I'm missing rods. Okay, let's grab a few. Yeah, I can't wait to have a few stacks of these always available in our inventory. It'll make this so much easier. Some rods. Let's just make up quite a few of them. So the one we're setting up here is going to be for the things we're making right now, these iron rods. So perfect example of why it's awesome to automate. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our storage container and line it up. Yeah, somewhere in here. Somewhere almost. So close. No. Was that it? Because like I misclicked. Will it line up? If it will, okay. That'll work. I got lucky. Okay. So this is going to need power. First, we're going to go ahead and tell it you're making iron rods, and connect some power from here to here. Perfect. And now we need to give it some iron. So we're going to take the conveyor belt from here to here. Alright. And what I think we're going to end up doing is, so this is making 30 ingots a minute. And how many are you making? Yeah, see, this one's only going to make 15. So what we're actually going to want is to have a splitter and have a second one of these right next to it. So we'll try to make sure we leave enough room for the other one over here. Well, actually, for now, we can, let's go ahead and just do this. Production, constructor, we'll leave just a little bit of room. And there it's lined up. And we're going to make rods in this one as well. Do we want to make rods or plates? Oh geez, I'm indecisive. I think we want to make rods, because then we can turn those rods into screws. Am I missing something? I'm missing iron plates. Okay, well, just so happens we set up the thing to solve that problem right here. Iron plates, perfect. Oh, it's glorious. The automation is great. Okay, let's go ahead and conveyor belt from here to here. And voila. And did we already? No, we need to set you still. E, you're making iron rods. So let's go ahead and set up a container in front of this one as well to collect those. So organization, storage container, and in the front. Somewhere in here. Come on. Come on. You know you want to connect. Oh, I almost had it. That was it. It was so close. Mouse sensitivity. There we go. And conveyor belt. And conveyor belt. Now I just need some power. So we're going to need another power pole for this one. I think we can do this on the inside over here. Yeah, we'll do it right there. It's fine. and then we'll just connect from this one to this one, and then from here to there. Now this will give us room for the next conveyor, the next machine constructor that's actually going to set like right here. But until we get splitters, this will work. Okay, so you're making rods, perfect. You're making rods, perfect. We'll grab some of those. And this one over here is making plates. Cool. Now, what we could do is go ahead and set up another constructor right in front of this machine, this storage, and start turning some of these rods here into screws. But we'll probably wait for that. All right. What I think I'm going to do next is go ahead and grab and do a similar setup as our little mining thing there, up there on the copper, and pipe it down with the conveyor belt and get it down here somewhere. But I may save the storage to down here so we can just grab copper from down here. All right, so let me grab some stuff, and I'm gonna head up there, and I'll meet you on the hill. I just noticed something. So I was going to run power poles up there to where the copper's at while I was heading up there, and I decided to check the consumption rate. And there's a line, if you can see it right there. That's the 40 megawatts. That's how much we're producing. And as you can see, our usage it hops up to there when everything turns on at the same time. So that's not great. We don't want to go over that, or everything stops. It literally throws. There's a circuit breaker. Yeah, if it throws a circuit breaker, a little thing will pop up right here. It literally looks like a circuit breaker. It says on and off. So yeah. So we're gonna need to add some power. So let's go ahead and figure out a place here real quick for the moment to do our power. Let's see here. So we go in here and we go to the little lightning bolt for power. We got a biomass burner. And what would be a good place? I guess maybe close to the hub here for the moment. Let's see if we can rotate it around. Let's see, how do we want this to go? Maybe out to the left. Little poison cloud over there. Not digging that. Let's see, where do we want this to set? Line it up maybe like this. Or wait, is this the front? Or is this the front? I think that's the front. Yeah, there's a circuit breaker right there on that part. Alright, so maybe just... So it's got the square box like that. Is there any way we can line it up with this? So that would be lined up. I guess maybe somewhere... Oh, we're missing something maybe? Or am I standing in the way? Yep, I guess I was standing in the way. Oh, our little workstation's in the way there. It's the problem. So we'll just throw one down here right now. For right now. And we can continue out this way, and then maybe bring a second line back for the moment. Just to have a little power area until we get something set up that's more permanent. Alright, so we got this set up. We can throw some biomass in there, which I'm going to have to craft up some biomass. Yep, I'm going to have to go collect some leaves. I've got a little bit, but not too much. So let's go ahead and connect it to the power grid anyway. Power line from here to there. Perfect, and we can just turn the few leaves I've got into biomass. That's going to make a little bit, so we'll just craft these up real quick here. And we've also got some wood we can turn into biomass as well, so let's... I thought we did. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so got 103 biomass. We can throw in this biomass burner for the moment to give us some extra power. So we'll just go ahead and throw it in there. Now it takes us up to 60 megawatts, and we're using 34-ish there, and looks like it's capping out right at 40. So we got a little bit more room to work with. Alright, so I'm going to head on up here to the copper mine now. Alright, so we have the copper miner set up, or a miner on the copper. It's just going down right here into our smelter, and then it's hopping up onto this conveyor belt here. Can we hop up on here? Yeah, we can get on it right here. So I've got it running down over the hill here, and instead of taking it all the way down on the ground, I wanted to be able to walk underneath here and maybe run stuff. So we can raise these poles, the conveyor pole stand things. What are they called? I don't. let's see, conveyor pole. Yeah, I said it right exactly. Okay, so I just set them all the way up to the top. And so let me connect this one to over here. Except, I can't afford, what am I, oh, I need more iron plates. Okay, so, but for these poles, you just set it down, click it one time so it's there, it's connected, and then you just raise it to, you know, whichever the height. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 settings that you can select. So we'll just hit F and deconstruct that. So I just wanted to show you how you set the poles up in case you hadn't seen it before. Alright, so let's go over here and grab some plates and see how many is accumulated in our storage area. Ah, look at that. We're starting to get stacks of them. Oh, it's glorious. Alright, let's go here and finish our conveyor belt. So I'm going to at least get it over here and maybe put the storage container, like maybe right here somewhere. So we'll grab our conveyor belts, connect it from here to here. And then maybe just bring it down to maybe somewhere in here. Maybe a little closer. How close can we get actually? And we'll go right here. Nice, nice. Now we'll just put a container here to store it in, because I don't have one up on the top. I just put the smelter in the miner. So let's select this, turn it around the right direction, and get it where we can see it. Let's turn it like maybe something like that. And actually, let's go ahead and deconstruct this and see if we can just connect it straight in. Can I deconstruct view as well? Yes. Alright, so we go from here just straight into the storage container here. Alright, so now we've got our copper coming in down here. It'll be showing up any moment. And what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and set up one of our, not assemblers, they are constructors. Set up a constructor somewhere over in this area and just turn the copper ingots into at least copper wire. Yeah, so I believe that's what I'm going to do in between episodes. Maybe clean up a little bit around here. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with today's progress. I think what I'm also going to do is right over here is where we've got some limestone set up. Let's actually collect this real quick just so we got a little bit more. So I'm going to collect a ton of biomass in between episodes. Grab all. Maybe set up a miner right here. It doesn't need a smelter, it just needs I keep wanting to call them assemblers. A constructor. Oh, we just went out on power. So what went out? You've got biomass. And what about you back here? You're out, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go collect a little biomass and get everything back online here. Limestone. Yeah, I'm out of biomass. Alright. Oh yeah, but you can see over here now it's got the big on-off breaker box, like, pull lever to reset fuse. Yeah, so we blew a fuse. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do in between episodes, so I think this is where we're gonna call it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you picked up a few things to kind of see the basics as to how this game works. We've got a little basic automation going here. Looks alright. I mean, it ain't nothing great, but it's a start. This is just our mini starter base, right? This is going to get 100 times bigger by the time we're done with this. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed again. Take care, and I shall see you all in the next one. And if you liked the video, you know what to do. Peace out.